Good morning. Just to clarify, in an attempt to shorten proceedings and to keep to the time frames available to the defense, I had to do this exercise which will save time so that we can deal with all we need to within the time frame or times available to the defense.
Welcome back to 10 Minutes with Kuhle, where the truth doesn't just hurt, it stings like a vuvuzela at midnight. And today, my friends, it's a beautiful day in Mzansi. Why? Because Julius Malema, the self-proclaimed commander-in-chief of the Red Berets, has finally been commanded by the law. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Malema has been found guilty. Not guilty of poor dress sense, not guilty of bad singing at rallies, though those are obvious, but guilty of serious firearm offenses. You'll remember this case back in 2018 at an EFF rally in Mdantsane in the Eastern Cape. Julius Malema thought he was auditioning for an action movie. Gun in the air, big man on the stage, the people cheering like it's a Hollywood premiere. Fast forward to 2025, and the credits have finally rolled with a guilty verdict.
You may stand up, accused 1 and 2. Accused 1, in respect of counts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you are found guilty as charged. Accused 2, Mr. Snyman, in respect of counts 4 and 6, you are found not guilty and discharged. You may be seated.
Who knew that real life doesn't work like Netflix gangster specials? This is why the rule of law matters. For years, politicians have strutted around thinking they are untouchable, waving guns like toys, but in a proper democracy, even the loudest revolutionary gets humbled by a quiet magistrate. With a gavel, Malema was convicted of unlawful possession of a firearm, unlawful possession of ammunition, reckless endangerment, firing a weapon in public, basically a buffet of gun crimes. You name it, he did it. Now, sentencing comes in January, and here's the fun part. If he gets more than 12 months without the option of a fine, the Constitution itself says, bye-bye, Parliament, Julius. Imagine the drama from Parliament to Pollsmoor. That's a glow down for the history books. The defense will cry, oh, but maybe the gun wasn't real. Oh, he didn't mean it? Sorry, comrade, this isn't TikTok. You don't get views and then say it was all a skit. This is the real world, where firing a gun in public could kill someone. We're not laughing with you, Julius. We're laughing at you, Julius. Now, let's be clear. South Africans have gone to prison for much less. We've seen 15-year sentences handed down for unlawful possession of semi-automatic firearms. Courts have made it clear guns aren't props, they are deadly. So if Malema wants to play gangster, he must also accept gangster consequences. No revolutionary rhetoric can shoot down sentencing guidelines. And politically, oh, this is delicious. The man who built his entire brand on shouting about accountability and corruption, as well as racism, now stands convicted. The so-called defender of the poor might soon be the defender of his soap bar in the showers. The EFF can scream political conspiracy all they want. The fact remains, Malema pulled the trigger, and the law has now pulled one back. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is bigger than Malema. It's about principle. South Africa has been bleeding from lawlessness, from crime, and leaders who think rules don't apply to them. Today, justice said otherwise. Today, accountability won. And if you're a law-abiding citizen, you should celebrate. Because when the mighty fall, the ordinary South African stands taller. So, Julius, enjoy your countdown to January. I can imagine that will be a fun December. Some of us will be enjoying popcorn while waiting for your sentencing. And if you're lucky, maybe your supporters can knit you a nice beret in prison colors, perhaps an orange one instead of a red one. Ladies and gentlemen, it is high time that our politicians start paying for their crimes. It is too long that we've got a South Africa where heinous acts of crime, where racism, rhetoric, where people can sing songs like Dubuli Bunu, like One Bullet, One Sittler, or Kill the Boer, can go on without being punished. It has been long coming. Julius Malema, your day has been coming. It came from him being barred from getting his visa to go to Cambridge to go and spew his communist, racist, socialist, moronic affairs in the UK and killing the youth that are already faced with so much indoctrination from the far left. As well as we also saw it when the Human Rights Court came out this year. We also saw it when the US Bureau came out to say that, well, the EFF has actually committed crimes against human rights, especially against the Afrikaner population. As well as we are seeing it now with this gun sentence. It has been too long coming, but the day was bound to come. The comrades are running amok. Yesterday was Natim Tetwa. Today is Julius Malema. Let us not forget Fatal Adams, the leader of the National Coloured Congress in the Western Cape, who was also brandishing rifles in the Cape Flats. He is in Parliament and he is brandishing rifles. How can it be that we've got such leaders leading this country, brandishing rifles, as if this is a free-for-all? Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's park that story aside. Let's link this back to the Madlanga Commission. The Madlanga Commission has been exposing politicians, has been exposing the rot. If we thought that the State Capture Commission under Zondo, which was mainly around Zuma, was bad, we clearly ain't seen a dime thing. This has been bad. Politicians are being held account. I am celebrating. I am happy. I don't know about you, but it is time for us to celebrate because the truth is coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, like I always tell you, in next year's elections, please vote for the leaders that will work for you, that will fight for you. It doesn't matter whether the cat is white or black. As long as it catches mice, that is what's important. So, Julius Malema, toodles to you. We hope to see you in some orange overalls for a change instead of that red overall. You want to be, buffoon, you charlatan of a communist. Nonetheless, your day has come. We will be waiting for your sentencing early next year. Cheers, cheerio. We hope you enjoy your Christmas. We really do hope you do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching 10 Minutes with Kuhle. If you like the content that we produce, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps. The least you could do is just click on that damn subscribe button. It is so tedious making these videos, especially considering the fact that we've got other obligations during the day. So please, just subscribe. As well as don't forget that you can sign up for membership. It is as cheap as 20 Rand. It helps in keeping the show going. As well as you can buy me a coffee by sending me a super chat in the comments below. Till next time, stay free, stay blessed, and bye-bye. Good riddance to you, Julius Malema.
Vrij hoofdstuk van Malema. If they say guilty, then please, Malema Itlos is my fellow bandit. I will not allow you guys to go for my Pandit Alliance. Me and Malema will be Pandit Alliance. Ai, my vader, moenie 'n gat grou vir iemand nie. Jy moet 2 grou. Jy maak die mense mal hier buite.